So with the Tefal Actifry, one of the things that it is renowned for is making a lovely deep fried hot chip. The normal chip, as we were saying before, has about 16% fat content, versus when it's cooked in the Actifry it has a 3% fat content. We always do believe that fresh is best as well. So what I've actually done here is I've cut up some fresh potatoes. Anyway, as you'll be able to see, they're thick, they're thin, they're all different sizes. I've even left the skins on them. Now it's really important that when you choose a chip to deep fry per se, or used in the Actifry, that you do choose one that is suitable for baking or roasting, and not one that is used for mashing, because it's definitely not going to get the same result. Chips have a moisture in them, and some have more moisture than others in them as well. And normally when a person deep fries a chip, they'll cut the chip up and wrap them in a tea towel to get that excess moisture out of them, or what they'll do is they'll put some paper towel on them, etc., to get the moisture out of them. We're going to do this all in the Actifry as well. Now the taste of this is quite unique in that it takes about 35 to 40 minutes to cook the chip. So we're just going to put it in. Now the capacity is 1 kilogram. This particular one, our new one, will be 1.2. Obviously a normal chip has 16% fat content. You can use frozen chips in this as well, but again we suggest that fresh is best. If you're using a frozen chip or anything that's been frozen, it's already been pre-fried, so it has approximately a 9% fat content in it, so it doesn't need any more fat. So you would pop it in and turn the machine on and not use any fat. Now with the Actifry comes this little green spoon, and you'll notice that in the cookbook it also talks about a spoonful of oil, etc. So this is the maximum amount of oil that is used. If you're using half the amount of chips, it's half the amount of oil as well. What sort of oil that you use, it really doesn't matter. You really can use any oil whatsoever. However, when looking at your oil bottle, just ensure that it does say, for example, there are some olive oils that are only suitable for salads, so it's not going to be a good oil to make your chips in as well. But any oil, it really doesn't matter what it is. So we just fill the spoon up with oil and pop it in. But actually before I was going to do that, I was just going to turn these on for 2 minutes just to dry them out a little bit because of the moisture that they've got in them. So it has a timer on there. The beautiful thing with this is it's a unit that once you've put the oil in, you can set and forget it and walk away from it, and you can come back later and it'll be ready. A few points to mention is that you can make different flavoured chips, for example a curry chip, and what you do with that is you actually put the curry powder in the oil and then pour it around. So it is also recommended that when you're making chips, if you want to make herb chips, things like that, mix it into the oil, not put the oil in and then put the herbs on, because the airflow, it'll just walk around. The way that the machine works, it's on hot air. So the hot air gets pumped out, very much like a convection oven. The paddle turns the food around. So you're getting even heat distribution, and of course when we put the oil in, you're getting even oil distribution with it as well. So that's why it's such a great unit to walk away with. When you are cooking or using meat or chicken dishes, etc., and things like that, it does recommend that you might like to stop it and stir it once or twice through the cooking process of it as well. But there's some delicious recipes, as I was saying, within the cookbook. You can make risottos, you can make scrambled eggs, you can make chicken dishes, you can make stir fries, bologneses, beautiful fruit dishes, seafood dishes. The only thing you can't do is use anything that has got a batter on it. Pour the oil over the top, pop the lid down, and then just reset it again, the timer again, for about, we'll look at it after 35 minutes. It may take a little bit longer depending on, you know, how you act, the crispness that you like your chip. You can of course do like your roast vegetables in there if the oven's too hot. You can make them bigger if you want. Yeah, your stir-fried vegetables with a little bit of stock in there, no oil, delicious and nutritious and yummy, and made in France. Okay,
so you just press the button, pop the handle, and you've got your crispy chips ready to eat. And you can see virtually nothing, no residue left.